Hey guys, Dr. Pete here today, and we're back doing some interviews with patients. We really want to focus this year on letting you guys get an understanding of what kind of things a chiropractor might be able to help with that you might be suffering with, and what the experience is like, and what you can do to get help with all the different things you might be suffering with: back pain, sciatica, headaches, neck pain, carpal tunnel, so on and so forth. So today we have Matt here. And we're just going to ask Matt a few questions. Matt, you've been a patient here since
October, I believe.
Yeah, like the fall.
Yep.
So before you came to see me, just tell me what you were having trouble with, and what you were looking for help with.
My mid-lower back was locked up. I've got degenerative disc disease and a couple other things, injuries throughout the years, and had sciatica pain shooting down the back of my legs, and tilted pelvis, and not a lot of mobility in my lower back at all.
And how long had you had sort of like back pain going on for?
It's been quite some time now,
Yeah.
a number of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, I remember when you came in, you had a lot of background sports, right, that you kind of attributed. So what did you do like growing up that might have impacted your spine and hips and so forth?
Well, football was one big impact, and of goalie for hockey, so flopping around in front of the net.
Yeah.
Soccer, forward jumping for balls and attacking different things, and just wasn't even really aware of the help that chiropractic could provide me at the time. So I didn't do my maintenance and got myself into a bad way.
Right. It happens. So since you've been coming in, we examined you when you came in. Actually, I'm going to ask you too, because when patients come in, they'll come in at low back pain, sciatica. We got to look at really the whole structure of the body to see how other areas might be related to, for instance, in this case, the low back, or just to let that person know what other issues they might have going on that they might want to know about. So what stood out with you during your exam that we found?
Well, I was aware of having a tilted pelvis, and then the effect of the tilted pelvis putting an S across my spine. But I was quite surprised to find out about the distance forward that my neck was set in the x-rays, and I believe it was 51 millimeters forward out of place. And I mean, that contributes to a lot of neck pains and issues too, from sleep and different things as well, right? So that was new information.
Right. So we started your care. So we started adjusting you, and we gave you some home exercises, and things changed. So why don't you just tell the viewers what has happened for you over the last, I guess, roughly 6 months or so?
A lot of more mobility in my lower back than there was before. I'll notice getting up in the morning and turning off the floor fan that I'll have some movement and a popping, which is a positive feeling, especially with being locked up for so long. I don't currently have any pain shooting down the backs of my legs, and I had a lot of neck issues from sleeping and different things, and that's been sorted out. As far as the 51 millimeter difference, I believe I'm down to about 25 at this point. So there's been some good progress there, and you can actually see that in the updated x-rays that you took, right?
Yeah, those are awesome changes, Matt. And I guess the last thing I'll ask you is, how's that affected like your life? Because I know that back pain and sciatica, it's a problem, but like, what does that mean to be able to get out of bed, and if you're going to go to work or do whatever, and not have to worry about your back?
Well, as you know, I ride my electric unicycle as well, right? So
Yes.
that allows me to get out and ride that, enjoy that type of a thing. Literally before, I'd be laid up in bed. Wouldn't really do too much physical activities, whereas now I've got a lot more mobility, which doesn't cause those compaction pains and different things. So it's been a great change, and like I mentioned before, I wake up in the morning, I'll turn off the fan, and there's that pop, and like, so basically every day starts off with the knowledge that I've got more mobility in my back, and I'm feeling good and going in the right direction.
Great. Thanks for sharing. Those are great changes for Matt, and maybe some parts of his story might resonate with you if you're suffering with things like back pain, sciatica, and make it hard to get out of bed, hard to get through your day. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you just some of the things we might do on a typical visit. So at this point for Matt, he's coming in, and we're doing a lot of the correction of his spine has been done with his prior care. the exercises he's been doing at home, and that's created a momentum for change. And now the visits, when he comes in weekly, we're kind of just checking how things are doing, seeing which areas still need to be adjusted to keep them moving well, and keep him progressing. So we're going to show you that now. So we're going to show you what a checkup looks like. So Matt at this point is coming in once a week, and we're checking how things are going. How's your week been? No relapses of pain or anything?
No, good.
Fantastic. So when we check up a patient, we might be able to do it with a patient lying down, feel how their spine is moving. For this video, I'm going to do it seated. So I'm going to start with Matt's neck, and I'm just going to start at the base of the skull. C1 vertebra, it's moving well. C2, 3, 4, 5, 6, great. When I get to the base of Matt's neck, T1, there is some restriction in movement there. So that is one thing we're going to be adjusting. Now we're going to go to Matt, I'll have you cross your arms over your chest. And I'm just going to check further down. And between his shoulder blades, what do you feel there?
A little tender.
Just a little, but not severe, right? So that's an area so very common areas for human beings. Base of the skull, the junction between the neck and the upper back, mid-back, and then base of the spine. Those are kind of like, we could say, almost pressure areas for the spine, where from things like sitting or different work activities or sports activities, we might have things start to lose their motion and things would need an adjustment. So today we've got T1, we've got between the shoulder blades for Matt. Matt, just go a tiny bit forward so I can get in behind you here. Okay, and I'm going to check further down into his spine. And right there, right in around L3, 4. And that's kind of an area we've been working on a while. It's a little bit stiff to the palpation I'm doing, so we're going to be adjusting there. The muscles on the right side of Matt's lower back, the right paraspinal muscles are tight compared to the left. So we're going to do those 3 adjustments, which gets those areas moving. The adjustment also sends nerve signals to the brain, so Matt's brain can properly control those areas better, and those are just some of the things that are helping with his recovery. So we're going to show you the adjustment. Just relax a bit there. Shoulders back a bit for me. Good. Okay. Big breath in and out. That's it. Excellent. That's it. Just look to the left a bit for me, Matt. Good. Oh,
So good.
And just look to the right a bit. Beautiful. Awesome. Come on up to sitting, please. How was that?
Good, thank you.
All right, no problem. Thanks, Matt, for being on and sharing your experience with our viewers. Guys, if you're watching, chiropractic care just might be the thing that helps you with your problems, back pain, neck pain, sciatica, so forth. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you on the next one.